Hey guys, what is up? It is Doss. Today we are doing a video on Crafty Controller again. I got a lot of comments talking about how to do custom servers. I got a lot of questions about how to do specifically all the mods 10. And today I'm just going to do a quick video for you guys to show you guys how to get in all the mods 10 server running in Crafty Controller. It may not be the correct way. It may not be the recommended best practice way, but is the best way that I have been able to find that works without any issues. So let's go ahead and get started. The first things first, in your Crafty Controller, go ahead and log into your portal. So we're going to go ahead and do that. If you guys don't have Crafty Controller deployed, I will have a video of that. I did a tutorial on how to set that up using Docker. The video will be in the description below if you guys need to go follow those steps first, and then you guys can come back to this video when you guys are done watching that one. Crafty Controller dashboard, we don't have any servers running. So the first thing that we want to do is click create new server. Now we're going to select Minecraft servers. The server selection, we're going to do NeoForge installer. So we're just going to click that, scroll down just a little bit where we see 1.21.1. The reason, if you guys are curious why I'm doing that, we're going to type in CurseForge ATM10, click this top link here. And as you can see, if we scroll down just a little bit, the game version is 1.21.1. So that is why I'm picking server version. And for the server name, we're going to type in ATM-tutorial. Okay, so minimum memory, we'll do 3, and then we'll do 5 maximum memory. The server port 25565, that's fine, no issues there. And then we are going to click build server. Please be patient while it downloads. This might take a little bit. It's going to go ahead and run through some stuff. Once that is done, you will see these two lines here. The server installed successfully. You can delete this installer file now if you wish. Now, we don't want to click start here. What we want to do is make sure you are SSH'd into your terminal of where your Crafty Controller is being hosted. Go into the directory and then type in ls. So as you can see, we have docker-compose, and then we have a Docker folder. If we go ahead and cd into that Docker folder and ls one more time, we're going to see a directory called servers. We want to change directory, cd into servers, and press enter. And then we're going to see that server. It is just a unique ID that was generated for the server. And that if you may have to go and find out which one is which, but since we only have one, we know that this is it. So we're going to change directory into that and ls space -alh and see what we have. So we have some Java arguments, some server.properties, run.sh, run.bat, the NeoForge installer, libraries, and crafty_manage.txt. We're not going to touch those. What we want to do is go into CurseForge right here, and then you guys may see this screen, but make sure you have all the mods 10 installed. Click into that, and then you'll see this button right here where it says download server pack. We're going to go ahead and click that, specify where we want it. We're going to put it in our desktop, and then down here where it shows the little down arrow into the drive, we're going to click that, and then we can just watch the percentage. It should be a pretty quick install depending on your internet, but yeah, it's going by pretty fast. We're going to do a few more steps, and then you'll pretty much golden, and you will have all the mods 10 server running in no time. So once that is done, we're going to open a file explorer, go to our desktop, and then we're going to see this file right here, this zip. It's called server files. What you want to go ahead and do is, if you have 7-zip or WinRAR or anything like that, we want to extract this zip into the folder. So for me, it's going to be 7-zip, expand that out, and then click extract to, and then click that. Should be pretty fast. It's just decompressing all the files that were inside of that. Once that is done, what we are going to want to go ahead and do is click into the folder, the extracted folder, and then we have these files. This is where it gets pretty important what we want to do now. In my case, I am using Termius. You can use FileZilla or any SFTP client. You can use WinSCP as well, but we want to go ahead and transfer these files into this directory of the server that we created. So for me, for Termius, we're going to click SFTP, and then I believe we're already in here, so we can about a minute. There we go. And then we're going to click containers, Crafty, Docker, servers, CF, and then now we're in that directory of the created server. So what we want to do here is actually go into our user profile, and we saved it to our desktop, the folder, the extracted folder of server files. And then we're going to see all of these files. So before we do absolutely anything, we want to open that up. So first things first that we're going to want to go ahead and do is double click the start server.bat. If you're on a Linux server, it's going to be the .sh. So we're going to go ahead and double click that. and it's going to start to download all the things for all the mods 10, set up the entire server, and then we should get a completed the server actually might start, but then we're going to go ahead and stop it pretty quickly once it's done. But this does take a moment, so I will see you guys once that is done. Once this is done, we're going to go ahead and want to stop the server and press enter. You might get a prompt saying that it wants to automatically restart. Just go ahead and press Control C on your keyboard, press Y, and then press enter, and it'll go ahead and close that out. So once all of these files are generated, what we want to go ahead and do is actually just Control A, right click all of them, 7-zip, and then add to whatever .zip. We want to zip it back up. We want to compress all these files for when we move the zip file in onto the server. It gets transferred a lot faster because it's transferred as one file rather than a bunch of tiny files, and the transfer is going to be a lot quicker if we do it this way. So once that is zipped up, we're going to go back to our SFTP. For Termius, we're going to click Actions, and we're going to click Refresh. All the files will be there, and also the zip file, and we're just going to drag that zip into our server, and we're going to let that transfer. For Termius, we can see the status at the bottom here, so about 14 seconds remaining, and then the green bar is normally what I watch just to see when it's about to be done. Once that is transferred, we want to go back into our SSH session, ls, and then as we can see, the .zip is there. We're going to just do unzip server files .zip and then press enter. It'll start inflating and extracting all of those files. We are going to get some prompts that some files already exist, just like this one. We do not want to replace them, so we're going to go ahead and put capital in and press enter. This is saying I don't want to replace any of the files during this extraction. Keep on pushing through and wait for it to finish. So this might take just a minute. Once everything is extracted, we can go ahead and do a ls space -alh. And as we can see, all the files are there, everything looks good, and we are practically done. So what we want to go ahead and do is go back into our browser where our ATM10 tutorial server is. Should still be offline. We're just going to scroll down and click start. You must agree to the Minecraft EULA. Go ahead and click yes, and this time it will start booting the server, but with all the extracted files from the ATM10 server, and you will have a fully working all the mods 10 server running in Crafty Controller. This will take some time because it's the first boot, so it has to generate the world and load all the mods. I will see you guys once that is done, and we will show you guys getting into the server. Once the server's up and running, you should see that is online. I'm on the dashboard currently. You can go here, you can view the terminal, type in commands if you want, but once that is up and running, go ahead and go to all the mods 10, the client, Minecraft, open up Minecraft, and click add server. Make sure you have your IP address copied of your Crafty Controller IP, paste that in, and then press enter or done, and it should see the server. So let's go ahead and connect to that and let's see if it works. Okay, and there we go. We are in. As you can see, welcome to all the mods 10 achievement. I am going to be very laggy. But as you can see, we are in the server. I'm not quite sure what command you can run on all the mods 10. I'm not very familiar with all the mods 10, but yeah, you can go ahead and invite your friends, start playing together, make sure you guys port forward, and then you should be good. If you guys did enjoy this tutorial, please let me know. I won't be doing a lot of videos on Crafty Controller, but this one was really highly requested, so I wanted to make sure to get this one out for you guys. If you guys, again, any questions, let me know, and I will see you guys in the next video.